Welcome to a very cold 64 degrees in Orlando, Florida. Had to bust out the Sprayer Depot hoodie today. I know we're weak, I get it. Thin-blooded Floridians. I want to show you another truck we just finished. This is your standard, Southeast drop tank. Few different changes we made based on the customer's specific applications. Pretty similar to a lot of trucks you'll see out there as far as your main pump engine and hose reels. We have Honda GX160 key start with Udor Kappa 55 diaphragm pumps. Both are the same, about 15 gallon per minute, 350 for max pressure. Good flow rate for agitation, good flow rate for spraying trees if you need it, good flow rate for drowning. And then, drenching, not drowning, sorry, used the wrong word. But you got dual Kappa 55s, Honda electric start. Up top, you have 22-inch Kings electric reels, stainless steel internals, and you also have your four-sided guides. One thing that we do on a lot of trucks is we do 22-inch reels. You'll see a lot of 18-inch reels, but if you need to put 400 feet a half, you can't do it. So what we're gonna do is give you the full ability to do it, no matter what hose size and length. So right off the bat, you have a 22-inch reel between the discs. You can fit 400 a half, 500 3/8. On this setup, it's 400 a half on here and 400 3/8 on here. We have the same gun. You have your Lesco Chemlon and your 2 gallon per minute yellow tip. You'll see our quick disconnects from Foster leading up to a shutoff valve. Then you have your 2-piece Foster fitting. Anything on the discharge side, we don't use a clamp. Can't really prevent it on your suction. You're gonna have clamps, gonna heat them up, get on there tight so it doesn't suck air. But up here, if there's a clamp here, it can slice your hose, it can cut your hand. Safety issue, so you always see a 2-piece compression fitting. So you got dual Honda GX160 electric start with Udor Kappa 55 diaphragm pumps, dual 22-inch aluminum electric reels, stainless steel internals, 400 foot a half, 400 3/8, ball valves, Foster, Chemlon spray gun. Very, very common setup you'll see in the Southeast, probably other areas of the country too. Being in Florida, this is a request we get quite a bit. If you look underneath, this is where your filters are. So you got your filter for your 150, your filter for a 50. I'll go over the tanks as well. I skipped that, going to the pump engines and reels. But the main setup is you have a 600 gallon tank, then a 200 gallon drop tank. And it's a 150 and a 50. This isn't fully finished with all the labeling, but you'll see here, it shows 150 and 50. So you know which filter goes to which tank. Up here, you also see 150 on the marker here right below the serial number. And you also have the 50 gallon over here. Will be more markings on here, not finished yet, but wanted to give you an idea of the truck. So 600 gallon main tank, a 150, 50 for your drop. You'll notice the aircraft grade aluminum. Again, we're using the bleacher board type aluminum. We're not using diamond plate. We're not gonna put anything cheap on here. If you're gonna buy a truck like this, we're gonna put the most expensive aluminum we can find on it. If you go around, you have your skirt, your aluminum skirt to your drop tank. You have your 2-inch DOT bumper with your reflective tape. You also have a steel skirt underneath holding the tank up. So you got your steel skirt, sorry, your steel, then your aluminum skirt. I'm using all kinds of wrong words because I'm cold. But this is your 150 and your 50 drop tank. On the deck, you're gonna have your lids. You open up your lid, you'll see your 8-inch fill well. Inside, you see your suction, your agitation. What we do is fill this tank up and we leave it filled. We want to make sure there's no leaks, there's nothing going on during that testing process. So you have two, you got your one side, and you got your other side, same manhole cover, same tank, a 150 and a 50. So if you're out at a property, you have your 600 gallon main tank, you come out, Miss Smith says, hey, I really need you to do this. Well, you can mix on site. You take your 50 gallon tank, open it up, put your chemical in, take your valve, put the water in, you're mixing, and you're helping that customer at that moment, and you're getting paid. You're not putting something on the schedule. I'll come back next week when I have the right truck. No, you're gonna do it right then. You're gonna be more efficient. Your customer's gonna be happy. You're gonna do more business. So 600 gallon main, 150/50 drop, your pump engine reels on your passenger side. Up here, we have a custom spreader rack. Here's your 80 gallon Lesco spreader. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff for spreader racks. I've seen what are those things they have in parking lots that stop you from running over? I don't know what they're called, but a bumper. Yeah, I've seen a bumper up here with a spreader and some kind of strap over it. You won't see that on our trucks. Again, aircraft grade aluminum, custom spreader rack. Coming on this side, storage is important. We want to make this your rolling mini warehouse. So over here you have your 72-inch door, your 80-inch cabinet. On this side, customer uses 3 backpacks. One issue he was having on his last truck is he could not get to this backpack unless he took out these 2 backpacks. It's not efficient. So we looked at it and said, what can we make so you can pull any backpack out you want at any time? We made a custom bracket with a pin lock from our hose reels. So you come over here, I want to get the middle backpack. I'm not going to waste my time taking this out. So you got your pin here. You're going to pull back. You can grab it up here wherever it's a good handhold. I'm going to pull it up. Oh, sorry. Pull it up, pull it out. Pull out my backpack. I'm going to put it on. I'm not going to start spraying. But we need to put it back in. Same thing. Very easy. Not very easy when you're not a spray applicator. But now you have it in. Just going to pull back the pin. This will go back into place. It's locked in. Your backpack's in. Very simple, very easy. So you got 3 backpacks in here. You can put your FERT, you can put your PHC, your fertilizer, fungicides, whatever you want. It's going to stay separate. We put a divider in here too. So you got your backpacks here, put your fertilizer bags here. You got some shelves up top. You got some 2.5 gallons, some tip and pour. We can make a custom shelf up top there as well. But everything on here is set for the customer. It's just an empty box. We come to you and say, what are you going to put in here? What applications are you performing? Let's make this truck work for you and your applicators. Another thing that we added, we have an aluminum under storage. I think it's 36 by 18, might be 24. It looks pretty deep. So you got storage up top, you got storage down low. You want to put your fuel, your gloves, whatever you want to put inside the aluminum box, you have down here. That's going to give you plenty of storage. So you got your backpacks, you got your fertilizer, you got your chemical, you got your fuel, you got your spreader over here. We can even put another box on the back if you need it. Fully customizable. Come around the front. This is where your steps are. So you got your 600-gallon main water tank. When you want to get up there, you can grab on, pull yourself up, come up to the top. This is your 600-gallon main tank. These were the 2 storage bins we showed you. You had your pump engine reels. This is where your backpacks and extra storage was. So you have 2 16-inch fill wells on here. You can fill from the back, you can fill from the front. Generally, you're going to fill from the front. We have your 2-inch cam, we'll show you over here. PVC comes to your fill pipe. 16-inch, this is just your water tank, right? So your water's in here, there's valving to lead back to your drop tanks. You spray out of either your 150 or your 50. 600-gallon main, 2 16-inch fill wells, overhead fill with a 2-inch banjo cam. Now this is the part where I tell you to call us and buy stuff. We're a custom truck manufacturer, King Sprayers manufacturer. We manufacture King's hose reels. We're also heavy in resale. 5 different locations all across the country to ship things fast to you. But we do love a challenge. We do love building lawn trucks. If you need a quote, you have any questions, you can find us on lawntruckdepot.com, sprayerdepot.com. You can email us at info@sprayerdepot.com. If you want to email me, I'm Brandon@sprayerdepot.com. We'd love the opportunity to earn your business. Have a great holiday season.